Can I please ask?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you say take back the right to vote, okay, cool. Let's say they do that and they promise you everything traditional, right? Mm-hmm. But then they say, by the way, because of the way that we've been living under the way things are right now, we're under the whole population thing where there's not enough workforce, which is already what they're saying, right? So what if they implement a new law where they say women have to have 4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids even, and they write that into law? You can't vote on it. Are you okay with it?
Oh yeah, I want like 12. Like I want a huge family.
And you are okay with all your daughters being forced to have 6 kids and their daughters being forced to have 6 kids?
Yeah.
Like you understand that it's not just you being affected, it's everyone around you.
Wait, you object to people being forced into something?
Yeah, I object to people being forced to have 6 kids.
Hold on,
like,
what about the draft?
I'm against the force.
Yeah, but okay, the current status quo is men are forced into registering for the selective service.
Because we already agreed that there has to be a draft.
By the way, the scenario that you outlined I can't imagine I don't even think
I would hope it would never happen.
I don't even think historically there's ever been a law that compelled women to have children.
Yeah.
Now, it could have been socially and culturally.
They don't even have that in
an
Saudi
expectation.
Arabia.
Yeah, they don't even have that in like
it was just an example. I just wanted to see where her mind was at. She answered it truthfully, and that's that. It's not an argument thing. It's just I wanted to see where she stood with that. Like she's 100% okay.
I have a question.
No
what
rights.
if we lived in a world that forced men onto the battlefield and they had to die and go in the trenches and get trench foot and get chemical gassed? What if we? You mean the current world? Oh, okay.
What if we lived in a world where
that's crazy.
Men created that themselves? Oh wait, we do.
Well, actually, here, let me just rebut what you're saying. So they actually did an analysis of monarchs, and they actually found that queens were much more likely to wage war than kings.
Yeah, queens were also a lot more likely to have successful empires. So that's one thing.
Okay, but that doesn't really...
It does, because why did they have
But you're saying, but it's men's fault. If I point out
I
something
said no, I said that thing, the war thing. I didn't say everything is men's fault, did I? I said the war thing.
Right,
Who
that's
created
what
that?
I'm talking about.
Men. Or do you
Who
have
created...
war?
It's not clear to me if men created war.
So are you arguing that women are actually at fault of war?
Let's assume,
is that your argument, Brian?
Hold on. Let's assume that there were no men. And it was just societies of women. They could... what is asexual reproduction? I don't know what the term is called.
Parthenogenesis.
You don't think like differing tribes of women, you don't think they would like engage in warfare?
100%. I just don't think that they would have the current draft that we have. I don't think
You don't think there would be a... This is a very hypothetical scenario.
Yeah, it very much is, but I don't think we'd have the current draft scenario that we have if women were the ones at the front lines. There's no men ever. No woman wouldn't be choosing, let's just send everyone to war.
Wait, so what's the argument?
What's the argument?
Are you saying women want peace more?
No, he just asked me who started war, and I said men.
Oh.
And
I didn't ask you that question. That manifested out of the ether.
What just happened?
Okay, anyways, I had that point. I said men started war, and you were arguing against that. That was that. So you're saying that if men didn't start war, then who did? Women.
It's not clear to me if it's because of gender that wars occur. There's various geopolitical conflicts. This is my land. No, it's my land. It's not clear. I'm a man. I have a pee-pee. Because of this, I'm going to go to war with other men because they're men. That's not the justification or pretext for war.
I think that the current way that we handle war and that war is because of men.
How's that?
That's just my opinion.
How's the way we handle war?
Like the current political state, like the way war is, I just feel like that's because of men. If you disagree and you say it's because of women, that's...
No, I'm not saying it's because of women. It's not clear to me if it's because of gender or because of sex.
Oh, I believe so. I believe so.
So you think... So men engage in warfare because men?
Yeah.
Because of our male nature?
Yeah.
It couldn't be due to geopolitical conflicts. This is my land. No, that's my land.
I feel like it could be handled very much other ways than war. But because of the way that the world already is, like we're at a point where the only option is war. You can't give humans war and atomic bombs and all these things and then expect them to be like, actually, let's just have peace forever and ever. Like, because you guys already introduced war and all these things and the current political state, we're always going to have war with the way we run things right now, yeah.
Okay. I'm not really hearing an argument, though.
There was no argument. I just said that this was because of men. You wanted to argue against that, so it's kind of prolonged.
Is it because of men or because of human beings?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Well, I think it's because of men.
So if women ran the world, what would that look like?
I honestly don't know, but a lot more peaceful than
Free
it is right
tampons.
now.
Free tampons.
That's it.
So that's an interesting question. Do you fight more amongst other women, or do you see men fight amongst other male friends?
Honestly, the way things are handled, I see men have a lot more conflicts than women.
Men are more physical, but not to say women are
Do
more
women hold
diplomatic.
grudges more, or do men hold grudges more?
Honestly, the way I see it in the world, too,
You know the
men.
answer. I could see it on your face.
Men duke it out faster.
Do men forgive quicker?
I don't know about that. I think it depends on the man. But
Do you hold grudges against other women?
I don't.
Wait,
No.
you were going to say, actually, when it came to the grudges question, what was going to be your statement?
Oh, I don't feel like,
He was asking who holds grudges more.
I don't know. I don't think
Okay.
women
All right.
have to.
Going
hold
around the
grudges
table,
more.
go ahead.
About who holds grudges?
Huh?
What was the question?
You didn't hear what he literally
The
just said 10
grudges?
seconds ago? Yeah? What do you think?
I wanted to say that there's lots of war in non-humans. Chimps and lots of
Yes,
animals do
that's right.
war. And a lot of females. We talked about mama bears. There's very few things more violent than a mama if you come after her babies. So I don't think violence is the exclusive bastion of men. I just think because in sexually dimorphic species, ones where the male is bigger than the female, men are stronger and can do more damage. They're just bigger. But that's not all animals.
Is conflict inherently masculine?
it's inherently human.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, human.
Yeah.
Would the world be better run with more of a feminine approach or masculine approach?
I feel like
be a blend.
it needs to be more balanced because
I
what I
agree.
mean by that is men aren't just masculine forces, whereas women aren't just feminine forces.
They're a blend.
Exactly.
So currently in America, is America run in a more feminine way or more masculine way right now?
It's kind of hard because even I feel like if you look at most men in America right now, they have a lot more femininity than they should. Like
I
they're not
agree.
masculine enough.
So
I don't know.
So let me ask it differently. Do you think in America feelings triumphs over reason, or does reason triumph over feelings? What do you,
The former,
Feelings.
and it's nonsense.
feelings over reason?
Right now, I feel.
Currently, yeah.
I think certainly on the internet, and it's nonsense.
And that would be more feminine than it is masculine.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone care to disagree?
Anyone else want to weigh in?
Bring back men. Even my most ardent feminist friends.
Bring back
It's-
men.
At certain times, they want a man. That's in us. And
It's built
maybe
in
there's
you.
a time to be sort of a man, and there's a time to be what's ascribed as more feminine, right? When you listen to your wife kvetch about stuff.
Yes.
You're kind of
And
giving
so,
her that.
so when society is more feminine, it is so in the traditional nuclear family, it is dad or the male's job to say no, to be the rule giver, to put in order and regimen. That's not to say that mom can't, but mom is supposed to be there to be the more empathetic, compassionate, and we see this time and time again, by the way, of boys that are raised by just moms, very, very violent in their trajectory, right? Especially if they don't have men around. It's just the way it is, because they've never had a male figure to tell them no. Do you guys think in America right now we have a self-control problem?
I do.
100,000%. Yeah.
Do you think that might be because we have more homes without fathers than homes with fathers?
It might even be a product of capitalism. I'm going to bring that back
You might be.
because